in which you can still actually select a truism and then change it according to what you want, and it gets to be added to a list. This would be informed by the fact that when she was working with posters in the street very early on in her career, she realized that people were modifying the posters. Let me see if I can...
Actually, this is getting a little too long,
yeah.
I think. Okay, I wasn't filming now, yeah.
So then, you tell me when you're ready. Then you have interface...
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. You have interface 3, which, as you can see, is a little bit different in its concept. Same idea, featured projects and the navigation instrument, and then you have an index to be able to go straight to what you're looking for if you know where you're going.
That's fine. Let me see that. What are the different little navigation buttons?
Well, that is the navigation instrument. If you navigate the site with this interface, what you get is a reduced version of this that enables you to jump from one dimension to the next. And then what you have here is an index that lists all the projects that are available online. First the recent ones, then by dimension. And that enables you to jump directly into a project that you want to look at.
And what are these little buttons around the side?
These?
Yeah.
These are the featured projects. That is the same than the film strip that was in this previous interface.
Okay.
It's a more organic version, basically. And that is the fourth interface. Oh, do you want me to go back?
Yeah, go back for a second. I want to get a close-up of that arrow web you clicked on. Okay, go to another page by clicking on that top menu.
So I can go
to... you, or what did you hit?
No, I went backwards, actually. So this is this index that enables you to jump straight
no, not
into...
that index,
You mean this one?
Yeah. Okay, just go through it.
So, as I mentioned on Friday or Thursday, whenever it was, these are the buffer pages, so it's like almost like the curtain that welcomes you to the site, and each time you come back, there's a different one. In other words, if I reload, I get this one. Each of these are projects that were featured in the first page when they were released. This one is Stir Fry, which is a project we co-produced with the Museum of Modern Art, which is a web documentary about the video curator's trip to China, scouting new media artists in China and reporting every day. So that's the latest interface, or the last one, that features the projects on the sidebar to the left. One of the projects that we looked at last time was Blind Spot.
Actually, don't click yet.
Okay.
Go to the top of the projects on the left and scroll down that again.
I can't do that. You have to. It's automatic.
Oh,
so
okay, then let it go.
let me see if I can hold them.
I like it going.
Yeah, you have it ready?
Yeah.
Beyond that, it's hard to find who owns what by name.
Great.
So the most recent project is up top. Let me just go back to it. Ah, missed it. No, I'll go straight from there. So that's the first project we looked at last week. That was the last project AdaWeb produced, and that was produced as a collaboration between a web designer and a fiction writer called Darcy Steinker.
Don't click yet. You can bring that hand onto the cursor onto Blind Spot, but don't click. You can now point to Darcy. Okay, then go back to Blind Spot and click.
So Blind Spot is an attempt to explore the whole idea of reading online knowing that nobody is interested in just looking at text online, but just sort of interact with the text in a way that's more interesting, and including images and sounds. So you literally go into the story as you click onto the title, and there starts the story. Now in the text,
Hold on a second, let me get some of the story.
in the text you have
Can you scroll the text, Mike?
yes, you have anchors to other parts of the project, which load, like for instance in that case, another text, which almost functions as a footnote to the previous one. As you proceed with reading, you will encounter other elements that will then inform what you're looking at on the rest of the screen. So you continue reading this one, for instance, and as you go down, you see that there's a treatment of the text that it's really like trying to sort of give you an impression of what's happening by enhancing the text size.
Hey, was this one that works backwards, or was there something different about this? Like, there's a story that started from the end and went to the beginning? Or is that...
No, you're referring to another project that we produced earlier on, which I'm more than happy to jump to if you want to share that
so
now.
What was unique about this? What was
This is one of the first projects that really explores literature and creative writing, how it can be presented online in a way that's challenging for visitors, not just plain text, but something that's a little bit more sophisticated than that. Okay. It's a web story, basically.
Okay. Can you scroll down the big writing again?
Mm-hmm. So it starts with like a thought, and as this thought becomes more important, the size of the font increases.
Great.
Doug Aitken's loaded 5 times.
Okay.
So.
Is that the one that goes backwards, or is it?
Yes. So let's see. It's like. So the second project we're looking at is Loaded 5 times. It's a project by video artist Doug Aitken, who decided to sort of have an approach to the web that was looking at it from its networked quality. And basically, the artist's idea was that there's not one story on the web, there's a million of different stories, and that combining all these stories led him to think that it was best to start from the end of the story, and that each person is going to look at it in a different way, going backwards in the story to understand what the meaning of that last frame or first picture